It's Sunday, Inspiration Live.
Yeehaw!
It's Sunday,
Barbara Heard is near Mount Shasta.
Inspiration Live.
Oh my goodness.
You're going to be there sometime soon, right?
Sunday,
In 3 weeks.
Inspiration Live. It's Sunday, Inspiration Live.
And now, here are your hosts, Bob Baker and Pooki Lee.
Thank you so much, Don Pardo, for
Isn't
that.
that awesome?
And by the way, that is a short-lived. I created that theme song a few months ago, just thinking that it would be kind of nice to have. But I don't know if I'm totally sold on it, so I don't use it every week. And I would like to record something new with
Let's do it, babes.
with Pooki's help, because I don't think that's a good one, but I don't know if it's a keeper. Welcome everybody. So. Thankfully, we are broadcasting on the correct page this week. We had a little glitch last week where I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but the page that I sent everybody to never did stream live, and it ended up being on another page. And luckily, you figured it out. I still got over 2,000 views.
Some of our hardcore fans figured it out.
There were some YouTube tech detectives. That's a good word. Who figured it out and shared it with others. And so I think we're back on track here. Oh my God, look at this. So, do you know Barbara Heard?
I don't know Barbara Heard.
She's in near Mount Shasta, and
I'm going to be there in 3 weeks. I'm going to be traveling. I've been invited by some indigenous elders to come with the Serpent Mound Star Knowledge Conference, and we're going to be in Shasta from the 12th through the 15th of August. Yay!
That's going to be cool. Are you going to be gone on a Sunday on that trip?
I am.
Will I be flying solo on Sunday?
I am.
So he's going to be doing a lot of traveling. So you may have to deal with me only on some of these dates. Hey, our new awesome friend Candace is
Hey,
there.
Candace.
On her
Hello,
tablet.
good morning.
She's able to chat. We got Robin here. Oh, Dave Blankenship is in the house. Hey, Dave.
His first Sunday morning.
Oh, welcome.
Our first timer.
We're going to celebrate you. Robin is here. Oh, Karen is here. We're going to be seeing more of her soon. Crystal. We love Crystal. Cherie. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. We got Jillian and who else now? Michelle. My gosh, Jacob is here. Debbie, a lot of familiar names there. Deanne is already, yay! All right.
And we have Arian, and let's see who else. Jillian.
Yep.
David Rosen is here. Hey, David,
Yay.
welcome.
That is so cool.
So awesome.
So yeah, some of these people we know a lot better now than we did.
We sure do.
A week and a half ago, and
They know us better too.
We're going to be highlighting some of them. So this is awesome. But we're back in our home studio here. It doesn't quite have the energy because last week we had it was this buzzing because we had the whole group behind us.
I know. It feels a little lonely, don't you think, Bob?
Actually, I had this thought that I didn't articulate to you. I don't know if there's a way to do this every now and then from some place with a live audience. Maybe like once a month we broadcast live from somewhere. If we can get some people to gather. I don't know. maybe not. Depends on what technically we have to do to make that happen. But that would be fun. I did miss that live audience.
So if you're here for the very first time, please let us know in the chat, and also let us know where you are on this beautiful planet, because we want to celebrate our first timers, and we love to know like what our span is, like our global reach. So if you're here for the first time, and if you're not here for the first time, please put it in the chat where you're at, and let us know that you're here.
Yeah, and not only our global reach, but who you're connecting with here in the chat, like Oksana from Canada's here. We got Roxana from Florida, who's a first timer. Yay! We're gonna celebrate you, so stick around for that. I'm gonna play a little background music here, Pooki, and I would love for you to get us centered with a little breathing. Breathing is so important, isn't it?
Oh my gosh. It's a sign of life, right? Because it's the evidence that we look for when we transition out of these bodies is the breath, right? When the breath ceases, then that kind of means that we've moved on to our next journey, right? And so as we're breathing together, we're honoring that sacred breath of life. We're honoring our beautiful soul, our beautiful spirit. We don't think about our breath because it's just so automatic, right? We don't have to think about it. So in this moment right now, I'm going to get you to focus on it and really bring your attention to your breath, to that life force energy that is breathing through your body. And also this beautiful heart that's connected to that breath. That's another thing we don't have to think about, is our heart beating. And every beat of our heart sends these vibrations of love, compassion into the world. And so we're going to bring our attention, our focus to our breath and to our heart. And we're going to breathe together in a beautiful way. And we're going to bring together our awareness of our divine connection, one to another, throughout this beautiful planet, this beautiful Mother Earth. So are you ready? Are you ready to connect in and feel that vibration of love emanating from your very own being and spreading this love into the world, this compassion, this healing? Because there are so many things, I'm sure that you can think of many, many things that are happening not only in your life, but are happening throughout the world that could benefit from our love, And so we're going to breathe in the essence of love. And we're going to exhale the beautiful, beautiful vibration of peace. Are you ready? Let's begin. Breathing in deeply the essence of love, love, love. Releasing the energy of peace into our world. Again, the energy of love, 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 love. Peace onto our planet. And then one last time. Love, 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 love. Ready? Let's do it. Feel that love inside of every cell of your body. Hold it there just for 1 second. 1 second. Just hold it, hold it, hold it. And release peace to all beings everywhere on our beautiful earth. And then we bring our hands together in a state of prayer, gratitude, and thanksgiving for this beautiful opportunity for us to connect our hearts one to another in this very precious moment right now. Thank you.
That was wonderful. Loved it. I'm still loving it. Wow. Yes, that connects us all in real time for those of you watching in real time. But a lot of people, probably most people, actually watch the replay. So so you still can get that benefit of connecting, even if you're watching it at a different time. We're time shifting.
Well,
right?
there is no
connected.
time. Everything is always in the now, right? And so now is now. Time is an illusion.
So if you're watching this in the future, your now moment is connecting with our now moment here.
Absolutely.
So awesome. So, I didn't even mention that the theme today, I don't know if you, which we're going to dive into a little bit later, is the intersection of me and we. The intersection of me and we. It's something we really came to light after the event last weekend. So we're just going to dive into that a little bit in just a bit. But for now, let's do an original song.
Okay, let's do it.
So this is so some of you are familiar with this. We put out a video of this song over a year ago called I Welcome Joy Into My Life.
Some of you were dancing on that video.
That's right. Some of you were. We asked there had 35 people, I think, from around the world who submitted little clips of themselves dancing to it. And there's a video. I guess I should link it up in the description. It's not there now. But we're going to play an acoustic version of this song. So this is a little different feel, a sound or whatever, but I think you're going to like this. And so, and it's a powerful affirmation. I welcome joy into my life. We just set it to song, sing along, and there's a place where you can hoot and holler and move around. Actually, we encourage you, if you're able, unless you're driving or something, or laying in bed still, get up and move your body to this, and all the music that we play, right?
Yes.
All right, here we go. I welcome
welcome joy into your
right.
life.
I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life.
It doesn't matter what they say.
No,
I'm gonna do this anyway. It doesn't matter where I've been. Now's the time to let it in. I welcome joy into my life. 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 It doesn't matter what I see. I know the truth is inside of me. See the good and have no doubt. Feel the heat and let it out.
Party.
Oh, wow. Yeah, baby. It's
Make
a
some
party. Can
noise.
you feel it? Are you happy?
Sing it
Yeah.
out loud. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life.
Are you welcoming joy into your life? Think about it. Like it's an invitation. We get to choose joy, right? And joy isn't just something that happens within us, something that we have to choose. We can choose, we can welcome, we can invite joy into our lives, and then we can have the most amazing experience of walking in the world in our absolute bliss.
It doesn't matter what they say.
No.
We're gonna do this anyway. It doesn't matter where we've been. And now's the time to let it in. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life.
Sing it.
I welcome joy into my life.
Dance it.
I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life.
Yeah, baby.
Doesn't that make you feel happy? Oh my gosh. Just think about it. We choose joy. We choose happiness. Everything is a choice. We were talking about it yesterday in our Patreon call about choosing. When we wake up in the morning, we can choose to be happy in that moment, right? And that's so powerful that we have the freedom to choose how we want to feel. We are not victims of outside circumstances. We're not. We can choose to be a victim. You can choose that too. But you don't have to be a victim to what's happening outside of you. You can choose for yourself who you are and how you want to show up in the moment, right?
That's it.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
you got to welcome it in too. It's like
Yes.
So instead of going out and chasing it, you can welcome it in.
Yes, like I'm open to receive it.
Let it come to you. Yeah, that's awesome. Let's check in with some comments. So we're gonna do some community photos here. Oh, we got a lot.
We have new people that showed up,
we have
babe.
No,
I saw them. I saw their names.
That's what we're gonna highlight right now. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to scroll through and highlight the ones, especially the first timers here in particular. So
Start from the bottom again because you missed somebody.
It might take me. I think I got everybody there.
Did you get Val?
Well, I'm looking for first timers for right now.
Okay, gotcha.
But people we don't recognize. Hey, Val, there you go. We can highlight some comments here.
Hi, Val.
Good to have you here. And then we'll come and recognize our folks that are regulars here. But hang on a second. Just Yolanda says, beautiful dress, Pooki.
Thank you. Thank you. I love this dress. It reminds me of Mexico.
Tracy's dancing in the kitchen with her kids. That is awesome.
Isn't that fun?
Let's see here. Is Eileen there? Let's see. We got Efna from Northern Colorado.
Hello, Efna.
That's
Welcome.
very cool. Yolanda's in here, but I know I saw a bunch of first timers earlier. So give me there's Dave from our hometown of St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, Dave. How you doing?
I think earlier he did say that he was a
first timer.
A first timer here. Go ahead and talk to them while I'm scrolling here.
So
Look.
so let's talk about choosing. Like we get to choose how we wake up in the morning. So I'll tell you a little secret that I said yesterday. So I've gotten up and I usually both every single morning, and Bob can confirm this, I wake up and I am happy. But there are some days that I wake up and I'm not. And so like I recognize that what I do is like if I'm not happy when I wake up, I go back to bed. That saying is like getting up on the wrong side of the bed. So what I do is I get back in bed, I adjust my emotions, I choose to feel happy, I start to speak gratitude, because gratitude will bring you right back into joy and happiness. So I start being grateful, and then I get up on the other side of the bed, right? So it's just a little thing that I do in my mind that helps me make that transition, because sometimes you just wake up and maybe you had dreams or something like that, or there's something that's you're concerned about in your experience, but you get to choose in that moment how you want to feel, right? And so I get in my bed, anchor happiness, gratitude, joy in my heart, and then I get out of my bed on the other side.
And I think I made a joke when that came up that if I have a bunch of videos called "Start Your Day on the Right Foot." If that doesn't work, start it on the left foot. Switch things up. All right, I've highlighted a bunch of stuff here, and so. Arlen, good morning, everyone. First time in the live chat from St. Paul, Minnesota. Welcome
Arlen.
And then we've got Roxana here.
Hey, Roxana.
First time from Florida. That's awesome. Also, Tamara, first time from Indianapolis, Indiana. That's a couple of states over.
Hello,
Been
welcome.
There. Let's see there. Utopia. This is that looks like it's Amber. Grateful to be watching from Michigan.
Hello.
She's been here before.
Yeah, we haven't seen you in a minute, so welcome back.
But Nick from Southern California is the first time
Nick,
here.
We love that you're here.
It's Ashvin from Mauritius. Is that it?
Mauritius, yes.
Mauritius? Mm-hmm. And then we highlighted Arlen earlier. Yeah, glad to see the live show. Noah, first time from Mumbai.
Mumbai, welcome,
Yay.
Noah. We love that you're here.
I think Susan's been here before, but from Palm Springs, California, your friend is visiting us.
She's actually flying back this morning.
So we've been there once. It's very hot there too, I believe.
Yeah, I know it's hot there.
And then what's the place? We visited Palm Springs many years ago, and then took a drive up to what was that town at the top of the mountain?
Joshua Tree.
No, Joshua Tree was up in the mountain. It was like an artist colony. It'll come to us.
It will.
There's a video deep in the archives of us visiting that, but it was a pretty cool. Maybe Suzanne knows. Yeah, you go up the mountain and it's like an artist colony.
I think it starts with an I.
I think you might be right. Mm-hmm. Carolyn Johnson, good morning from Colorado.
Hello, Carolyn.
And let's see here. Oh, and Val, I think we mentioned earlier is first time.
First time from Southern California.
Yay,
welcome.
So welcome all first timers. And of course, we have a lot of people who we know and love. We're going to be seeing photos.
Oh my gosh, you guys are going crazy.
But here's like Deanne is welcoming first timer. So there's a whole. If you're here for the first time, you're going to notice you're not only interacting with us. I mean, great if we're the reason you showed up. But the most important thing is what we'll talk about here is the community that you're going to connect with. A lot of people are probably already welcoming you.
They will chat you up.
We're going to chat you up. So
I was just thinking of let's scroll down. Is it Tanika from Nebraska? Leah Rodehart.
Oh, okay. Oh,
and I was just thinking about her yesterday. I was just thinking about you yesterday.
Tinika.
I was just thinking about you yesterday and how we haven't seen you in a minute. So isn't that amazing? Pay attention. Sometimes you think about people and then they show up. Isn't that just the most amazing thing? I've noticed that. Like I'll say somebody's name and then the very next day I'll see them on the street. Like, so what's happening here, folks? I was thinking about Tanika yesterday. I haven't seen her in a while, right?
I exchanged messages with her on the text feed.
Mm-hmm, but I haven't seen her in a while, so yeah. So and then here she is today. Isn't that just like look at how connected we are, right? That we have this ability. I always say our power is in our invisible. It really is. I think that our power is in our love, in our compassion, in our intentions. All the things that are invisible within us. That's where our real power is. Let's see. We've got someone from South Africa, babe.
I try. Boy, they're coming in fast and furious. I'm going to try to keep up here.
There you go. Sianda.
Lisa Shepard's here. We got Vancouver, Washington. First timer, Lizette.
Hello, Lizette.
Great to have you here. Sandy says, I love this group so much.
Yep.
It's mutual. We got South Africa. There we go.
Yes,
Yeah.
Sianda.
Awesome.
Welcome. It's so good to be here.
Welcome for a lot of welcoming first timers.
So many. So look, pay attention. We're connected all over the globe. We have people from all over the world that are watching right now, and so this is like an experience, because here's the truth. We're all one family. Right? We're all one family. We're just on different parts of the planet. Right? And based off of where we are, where we come from, we're going to look different. Right? Our skin tones might be different. Right? Further down south, they're darker skinned because they have more sun. And then it's just pay attention. But if you were to peel all this skin off of us, we'd all look exactly the same. You wouldn't be able to tell anything different. So it's so beautiful. I love the diversity of humanity. I love it. I love what makes us different.
That's right.
I think it's so powerful because we're all each unique individual expressions of the divine. Right?
All are welcome here.
All are welcome here.
Sandy is in Jamaica. Well, she is.
My God. She's not a globetrotter.
She was just in St. Louis last weekend.
She was.
You will
She's
see,
having some fun.
You will see her. Let's see here. Anyone? Max is from Brazil. Is that correct?
Hello, Max. Welcome from Brazil.
Digimogul from South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Angels from Kentucky,
We
USA.
love Kentucky.
A new listener from Poland. That's
Hello,
cool.
Poland.
Let's
Beautiful.
see. And I think we highlighted that earlier. So, Buenos Dias from hot and humid New York City. Clara.
There's our
Clara's
Clara.
back in the house. We love Clara.
Yes.
Okay. Earlier, Deanne was getting her cardio in, I think, to the song. All right.
I love something that Sandy just posted in there, and this came up over the weekend. I am a thriver, not a survivor.
Yeah.
Right? We had some really beautiful jewels that showed up over our weekend that we spent together with some of the amazing people that you're sharing the chat with today. And that was one that came up. I am a thriver, not a survivor. Right? Just think about that. That's a great affirmation. Thank you. Thank you, Sandy, for posting that in the chat.
So we have we want to celebrate our first timers in particular, and everyone who's returning here. Let me just find this real quick. So I'm going to cue this up. There we go. And so we gathered together some friends who knew you were all going to be here ahead of time, and they insisted. I mean, they said, "Get out your phone, Bob.
It's going to be early
because we want we want to celebrate these people who are coming to the party on Sunday morning. So this is for you, to celebrate you."
Look at those amazing, look at all those smiles. Look at all that. Are they excited to meet you? What? Oh my goodness.
See, they did that for you. So we're celebrating
Isn't
you.
that amazing? Standing ovation and everything.
All right, so now it's time for community photos and videos. So as much as we like seeing your text, your words in the chat here, we always like to also see you with photos and videos. And so every week I encourage people to either text or email me photos of yourself interacting with something related to us. Like for instance, I'm wearing some merch, the Positive Vibes Only T-shirt. Jillian has sent in things of her. I think she owns 4 or 5, 6 different.
She owns everything.
You can get the Shadoobie Wah mug. If you don't know what that is, you'll find out pretty quickly if you're a first timer. And so, yeah, either you could be holding one of my books, like the Power of Affirmations and Positive Self-Talk, if you happen to have that. But a real easy thing is if you're watching like on a laptop or desktop or your big screen TV, get your phone and take a selfie of yourself with this broadcast in the background. You can do that at any time during this, and then send it to me by if you're on the text list, or by email, and I will highlight it in a future week. So let's find out who sent in stuff this week. Plus, we've got highlights from last weekend too. Ready?
Ready.
Jennifer got her T-shirt.
Oh, wow, that looks great, Jennifer. What fantastic colors.
I'm not sure if she's in the chat this morning. That's Jennifer Nickel.
I haven't seen her yet.
Yeah, she sent in last week I highlighted her hat that had just come in. So that's the I welcome joy into my life. We have that in a couple of different designs, which you can get on T-shirts and mugs and whatever
you want.
Yeah, a whole variety. So thanks for sending that in, Jennifer. I don't know if you may not even know, Pooki, who Sharonda is. That's her, I guess, second or third, or with the small boy in front of her. And she signed up for the Turbocharge Your Life Health thing. She could never make our Zoom calls, so we didn't connect with her in that way. But Mambo culture is a thing. It's a dance thing that she does.
I love it.
So
my gosh, she's getting you to dance?
Yeah. So
wow.
I've seen videos of her like on Instagram where she's dancing with a group of people. But she's a pretty lively.
I wish she were here today so she could put her link in the chat.
I hope we could connect with her on Zoom at
some time. Yeah.
But she sent another photo. Look at this cool shot here.
Oh wow! Well, her mambo culture is working for her, don't you think, girls?
Positive vibes only. Yeah. So thank you, Sharonda, for sending that in. And then Brandy sent in this photo. Her cat Nita is apparently a big fan of the live streams.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Even with unless Nita is looking at Keone going, what is that?
What is that? Yeah. That's not a cat.
We welcome all animals. Yeah, we all are welcome.
Everywhere.
Hamsters, gerbils, turtles.
Snakes.
Yeah, you got it. So Pooki mentioned having seen some of these good folks on our Patreon call yesterday, and
look at them.
This is a screenshot from some of the folks who attended that. Who's in the chat today? Jacob's here. Crystal is here.
Karen is here.
Yeah.
Debbie is here.
Debbie, David, Cherie,
Dawn,
Yolanda is here. Sandy. Yeah, so a ton of these people are actually in the chat, and so that was one of the 4 shots that we took. I always make them do something goofy.
They look amazing.
Yeah, we have fun.
We always have fun.
And I'll tell you in a moment here. After I show more of these photos, a little bit more about Patreon. If you're going to be curious, we hit like 75 supporters there, I think.
That's wonderful.
It's growing.
Yes.
Okay, so last weekend, you may know, we talked about it for months. Maybe you first timers that maybe didn't hear about it as much, but we had a weekend event, Turbocharge Your Life Live. Theme was how to live a more playful and passionate life. We got to meet for the first time a bunch of these awesome people, and they got to meet each other. Here are just a few photos that we took over the weekend, all of us in the same room. It was beautiful. Here's from the Friday night little opening party, a little scene there, where we had people moving around and talking to each other.
Everybody at that table is on the in the chat right now.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you're right, and I'm sure I know. Well, Candace is in the background. David's in the background. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So most of these people are actually in the chat live.
They sure are. We're only missing a couple.
So that's from Friday night. Just have a couple photos here. This is during one of the activities. I actually had the folks that are 6 people that are lined up there did I volunteered them, or they volunteered to
volunteered them
to do an improv game called Rant, and it was hilarious. They all did a great job. Look at Samantha there laughing.
She's always laughing.
She must have been in the middle of something silly, and. You had to be there. This is an inside joke, but they ended up doing a punk rock version of Wheels on the Bus. the children's song is how that one ended.
That was so fun.
That was a blast. Here's a group photo from that Saturday, where, again, so all the goofy things that I had them do on Zoom, we were able to do in real time, shoulder to shoulder. That was a blast. And Keone sitting on Deanne's lap there. Yeah, fabulous. And a lot of these people that are here this morning are in that photo. This is from can you believe it's already been more than a week?
I know. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, Bob, we just did this a week ago. Wow, it feels like it was yesterday.
Jillian says, can't wait to attend the next one. We're looking at
some dates right now.
Yeah, could be April. So we're going to settle. We're going to get that. Yeah, have you mark your calendar so you don't make any plans around it.
So that you plan to be with us.
Don't make any other plans. So I don't know if I've seen her in the chat, but Jackie Boyd is someone from St. Louis that we had never met. She's active in the chat. She's active in it. She's signed up. I mean, we just know her from other programs and things that we've done.
And many of them
online.
know her too.
Yeah, and so she because of COVID, she was wanted to be safe, so she wasn't able to participate, but she wanted to come by and at least meet people. And so Jackie came Sunday morning before our live stream, and everybody had to keep their distance, but we gave her a group hug.
It was a group hug. That's what's happening right there.
And Jackie's so awesome, so full of life, and so yeah, she got to meet a lot of these folks, and she shows up in the chat as JB quite often. And then we took another group photo on last Sunday, and here they are. Look at them all.
And that's amazing. Oh, we're missing David. 'Cause
Yeah.
David was feeling a little. He just was kind of not sure.
Yeah.
So he just decided to stay home on the last day, and we missed him so much.
Yeah, but he was an awesome participant. We saw him. He's our newest Patreon supporter too.
Yes, thank you, David.
So thank you, David. That's awesome.
Yay!
And so let's see here. So obviously we're doing our topic for today is going to totally tie into this when we get to that. It's all about this connection, and we're trying to create more opportunities to connect with people. Hang on a second. I want to highlight a couple things that came in. I think I missed it earlier. Joe Mitchell, who we've talked to a couple times this week.
Oh, he's got the RV in there, babe.
Can't wait to see that RV. I can't wait to see it either.
Wait, it's coming. I
can't-
definitely got to get on that.
I can't
Now
wait
that we've got now that we have our weekend behind us,
Yeah.
I can focus on other things. But wow, what a powerful weekend, and coming together and meeting some of our beloved family.
Yeah.
You know, it was like for the first time was just like amazing. I already felt like I knew them, and they felt the same way. It was really interesting.
It was like a reunion with people you've never met in person before.
Isn't that
It was
wild?
Crazy. Yeah.
It was so wild.
Just real quick, I want to highlight before I get sidetracked. Sandy, thank you for sending that super
Thank
sticker.
you, Sandy.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And so in the meantime, until we have these, I mean, we're trying to create more and more opportunities, but one of the best kind of ongoing ways to do that is to join our Patreon family. And so what is Patreon? Well, it's a website where you can support creators like us for just a small micro monthly ongoing payments. And it starts as little as $5 a month, very affordable, but you can choose $10 and $25 a month, and you can save 15% if you pay for an entire year at any of those levels. And you can find out more about it at patreon.com, which is sort of a little derivative of patron, but patreon.com/Bob Baker. But it's dedicated to both myself and Pooki. And we create some exclusive content throughout the month. But the main, you call it perk, I guess, is our monthly Zoom calls that we just had yesterday that we showed you a photo of earlier. And it's a great way to connect. And there's might be 70 people that are currently supporters. I think David might have been the 70th one, but maybe only 12 show up for these calls. So it's pretty intimate, right?
Yeah, and we get a lot of conversation. We interact with each other a lot, so it's kind of like where we begin to get to know you. Like we kind of know you a little bit from the chat, right? But when you're actually in the Zoom room with us, we can hear your voice, we can see your face, like in your and feel you, because there really is nothing that separates us. And so it just gives us like and for you too, you get to see us and you get to hear us, and we get to actually interact with you. And it's very, very, it's not like you're sitting there in the Patreon call and Bob and I are just talking like this.
It's not
It's
passive.
highly interactive. You break out into groups, you connect with each other. We have a theme for the month, and it's really, really powerful. So we really try to bring a lot to that.
We always have a topic to spark conversation, and then it always goes off, and it's organic from there.
Yeah.
So I acknowledge Christine Wright. Thank you so much for that super sticker sending us. We really appreciate it. Hands doing a high five must be the emoji there that that she chose, or that comes with that. So awesome. So I'm going to do things out of order. Normally, there's a segment for you first timers. There's a segment called Bob's Comedy Corner that we do where I tell a bunch of silly jokes. and it's a little bit later usually in the broadcast, but I think it needs to be done here because you just saw all the people that gathered last weekend at our event, and we streamed live from the Center for Spiritual Living, and so we had all of them there. It was like not only a studio audience, but they were active participants in it. You can go back and watch last week's live stream if you want to see that. Where
it was a party, baby.
They had a dance choreography thing
yeah,
that they learned.
We did all kinds of things. We sang, we danced, we laughed, we cried, we did it all.
And Jillian just sent this in. Thank you very much, Jillian.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
For our upcoming trip to Florida.
We do hope that you make this next one. We'd love to meet you in person, too.
Absolutely.
Such a part of the family here. And then we brought each of them up to talk to them about their experience and get to know them a little bit better. But we did something different with the comedy section. And so what I did is since we had that glitch with the wrong page, not everyone got a chance to see the whole thing. So I edited together the comedy corner from last Sunday because I think it deserves an encore presentation. So here you go from last weekend. It's self-explanatory. Enjoy this. So right now, since this is so different, it's not going to be Bob's Comedy Corner. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Community Comedy Corner. Wow, that's great. All right, so July 17, that's today's date. I always like to see if there's something that inspires me that happened in history. And on this date in 1902, American mechanical engineer Willis Carrier completed drawings for what would become the first modern air conditioner, which I thought was very timely because yesterday was it set a record in St. Louis for that date. Like it's like 102, 103 is what it got up to. So I thought what a perfect thing to do is it's so hot jokes. And so one at a time, just come up here. All right, Cherie, go for it.
It's so hot out. I saw a fire hydrant chasing a dog.
Yeah, that's right. So you're on live laugh track. Come on, yeah. Okay.
Hey, Bob, it's so hot, you need a spatula to remove...
To do what? Let's try it again. How hot is it, Samantha?
I don't get it. Oh, no, I do. Bob, it is so hot, you need a spatula to remove your clothing.
Yeah. Okay. You've got to memorize. It's pretty hot out, Jacob.
Yeah, it's so hot. I saw a chicken lay an omelet.
Oh, wow. That was great delivery.
You guys, it's so hot out.
How hot is it, Dorley?
The birds are using oven mitts to pull the worms out of the ground.
Wrong one. It's so hot, my thermometer goes up and says, "Are you kidding me?"
My thermometer goes up to, "Are you kidding me?" All right, come on now. All right, Karen. Oh, awesome.
It's so hot, even the artificial flowers are dying.
Sorry.
It's so hot, you can wash your clothes and dry them at the same time.
Oh, wow. That was good delivery. Oh, she's got it memorized.
It is so hot out. I poured McDonald's coffee in my lab just to cool off.
Yeah. Wow. I love this.
This one's in honor of my Virginians out there. It is so hot, even the white-collar workers are rednecks.
It is so hot, the cows are producing evaporated milk.
All right, here we go.
It's so hot outside, the ice cream man just changed the sign on his van to read "Just Cream."
Oh, it's so hot. I saw a guy with a sign that read "Will work for shade." And I think that's it. So we're gonna end it like we started it. So this has been the Community Comedy Corner. I have to say that is my favorite comedy corner of all time.
I love it. So good.
Yeah, that was awesome. So good job, everybody. Give your friends here. You saw them. They're in the chat there. They did such a great job of the delivery, and some of them memorized it and just nailed it.
It was so good.
It was so funny. So that's one of the things that inspired me. I wish we had a live audience more often.
Oh, well, it's okay,
Yeah.
babe.
And do you realize this is season 2, episode 30? And so that's the 30th episode this year. Last year we did miss 1 week out of the 52, so we did 51 live streams starting the first Sunday of the year plus 30. So this is the 81st live stream that we've done. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh.
Man, we've done a lot of these things, and hopefully we've upgraded.
We love it. We hope you love it too.
Oh. So Pooki, I noticed that Deanne was wearing something on her head. Can you tell me what that was, and maybe the story about how she acquired that?
Yes, she's wearing one of my handmade, lovingly crafted, filled with affirmations, haku. It's a headpiece. So many people just kind of hard to remember a haku, but it's a flower crown. Now, this one that I'm wearing was made by my grandmother many, many years ago. She's been gone for like about 15 years. And my mother gave me this. I have a couple of my grandmas. And so, you know how I travel all over the world, and I'm praying and I'm bringing prayers, and I'm being invited to these conferences to speak about love, right? So when I'm invited, many times it doesn't include travel and my expenses and things like that. So what I've started to do, I guess maybe in the last 3 years, was I started to make these for individuals, and they were personalized. So you could select 2 colors of your choice, and then I would make them for you, and then I would and they would help to support my journey, my travels, my trips. You know, when I went to the Holy Land, this was the very first time that I started offering these beautiful pieces for people to own, and I sew them, so they're like heirloom pieces. They're all hand sewn. There's no glue anywhere, and as I'm sewing it, because I know who you are, I sew the intention of love and positive affirmations for your life into the haku while I'm making it. This time, the one that Deanne has, because I didn't have someone specific, I was bringing this to just show them. Because I didn't know who was going to receive it, I included an affirmation that we all know, and that is, I am powerful, I am capable, I am wonderful. What was it, babe?
Yeah, I am capable, I am powerful, I am wonderful, I am strong.
I am strong.
And I hand wrote it. Yeah.
So I had Bob handwrite that affirmation, and then we tucked it inside of the band. And so all around the band is the affirmation. And so I brought it to the weekend to show them what I created and to make an offering for them to see if they would like to support my travels and my journey. And so I offer these. The invitation is $125 for one of these. You get to select your own colors, and now you get to select your own affirmation. So you can pick your affirmation. Bob will still handwrite it. Yeah. We'll insert it into the band so that when you wear it, you have this powerful affirmation on your crown. And what I love about flower crowns, they're in many, many indigenous nations, but flowers are sacred to us because it was our first jewelry. It was the first things that we wore. And wearing flowers around the crown of your head is very powerful, right? This is like the adornment of the mother, and it's a beautiful expression of honoring, right? The gifts of the mother. Like, this is the jewelry of the earth, these flowers, these beautiful flowers. So, of course, these flowers are not real. They're all silk, and they're designed to last forever. Mm-hmm. And so I'm offering them, and I offer them for $125 a piece, and that includes shipping to your home. Now, unfortunately, I'm not able to ship outside of the United States just because of some of the challenges that we encounter, and you might not even get it. So I'd hate for you to make the investment and not receive this beautiful gift that was made for you. So if you would like to support my journeys, and I am going to Mount Shasta, and I'm also going to have an invitation to go back to Mexico and Guatemala in December. So if you would like to support my journey, I'm offering these, and email Bob or contact Bob.
There's a link in the description to the contact page on my website where you can send. I'll get the message, but I'll make sure that Pooki gets it and put you in touch with each other so you can work out the colors and
your affirmation. And then I also just wanted to say that Deanne, that was gifted to her by Sandy. based off of their experience, there was this beautiful connection when they got together in their small groups. And when Sandy saw that beautiful flower crown, she came up to me and she says, Pookie, I want that and I want to give it to Deanne. And so
Deanne wore it the rest of the weekend.
Yes, Deanne wore it the rest of the weekend. So if that's something, if you would like to support me in the work that I do, that's not really on Facebook or YouTube or in social media so much. Also, too, you can follow me on Facebook because I post a lot of what I'm doing there. And it's just a way. So if this speaks to you in any way, or if you know someone that could benefit and you'd like to give this as a gift, just let me know. And it'll be made personally for you, infused with all my love and all my prayers, and have your affirmation infused in it too.
Yeah.
So
she's a master at creating those things. She's really got it down to an art and a.
Oh, and I make them for men.
Yeah,
because David is ordering one, and it's just a little different. They have shells, and then David would like some small blue flowers. So I'm going to do that. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, that is awesome. So yeah, take advantage of that. Again, the in the description is a link. Or you just go to bobbakerinspiration.com, bobbakerinspiration.com. Well, there's the support link, but if you just go to the main website, click on contact, that support page is the place where you can go, and there's various ways that you can also support us, by ordering merch and different downloads and things and courses that we have available. But you can also find that contact link there, or just go to the link in the description. So there you go. Let's talk now about our main theme. We got some affirmations. We got another song. We got a healing meditation coming up if time allows, and then a little awesome video at the end to get another dance party going. But yeah, I approach quite often. We don't pick the theme until the day before. It's like when we're not planning these things months at a time. We kind of like to be, what are we feeling needs to be said or addressed. And so I pitched this idea to Pooki about me and we, and I came up with the title, The Intersection of Me and We. And it really was inspired by what transpired last weekend and what's been transpiring with this channel and then these live streams for years too. But so let me just start this off by shedding a little light on me. So I have always love this concept of like self-reliance, self-empowerment. I don't know if it has to do with that. I was an only child, I'm raised by a single mom. And so as an only child, I had to find ways to entertain myself and occupy my time on my own. So I became very independently minded. And as I went out into the world and got involved in the arts, I did not want to follow the tried and true path. I didn't want the whole college and career and all this stuff. I knew I always wanted to be self-employed. But I had this independent streak. So I embraced and preached for decades now, this whole concept of like being indie, being independent, DIY, do it yourself. I'm the do it yourself guy. So I never waited for permission. Instead of waiting for a publisher to deem me worthy, I just put up my own books, instead of waiting for a magazine to say that I was good enough to run my articles. I just published them myself online. So and that's served me very well. So this whole kind of self-reliance aspect. And now that I've started doing affirmations over the past 5.5 years, a lot of them are I references. I'm abundant. It's about empowering yourself as an individual. Now, I never meant that to be done in a conceited way. However, what I'm realizing more and more over the years is combining that with we. So you're not filling yourself up just so you could be above everyone else. It's so that you're in a better position to combine your effort with others. And we all need, and I think these live streams, our Patreon Zoom calls, when we do these 30-day programs, there's another one coming up in October that I'll let you know about or mention here. You'll be hearing about more on abundance. But when we get to connect with each other, I just realize more and more the value of having a community. We've been calling it lately a high vibe tribe. I'm not the first one to use that phrase. It's been used a lot, but it really does describe people just feel like they're home. They feel like they're with family. These are the people that lift me up. And I'm just realizing more and more the power of that community Yeah, and I think that's why Pookie and I are just spending more and more time creating opportunities for us to come together. So this is some initial thoughts, and not that I was ever opposed to the community, but I'm just realizing, I think as I get older, the power of that. And you've always been you've always said you're a community gal.
I am.
I'm
a wee girl.
You're not more. Yeah, you're not really the DIY. Yeah. What do you call it? Attitude that I have. You've always been.
I've always been, yeah. So, and it shows up everywhere, So, like, even when we created our choir, it was about creating an opportunity for others to sing, to express their joy, right? It's great to come up here and to share our music with you and to sing for you and stuff like that. But what really excites me is when we all sing together. So I like to write songs that you remember easily, and that are kind of catchy and kind of repetitive. Bob likes to write songs that have like verses and bridges and like a song structure. But for me, I want to like really bring home like some meaning and some affirmation, and then give you the opportunity to contribute and to sing with me. So I love. I think it's important. I think it's important that we focus on ourselves. I think it's important that we love ourselves, that we care for ourselves, that we nurture ourselves in a very loving and compassionate way. And we talked about the balance of this, what it looks like. And so there's an extreme of loving yourself and like being only self-interested, only interested. You've met people before where it's their way or the highway, or you have to, that kind of thing. But that's like an extreme. I think that's an extreme, but then there's also the people that don't love themselves, and they're constantly putting themselves down, or they don't show up because they don't feel worthy. But there's somewhere in the middle, right? That there's this balance where we can have this really healthy relationship with loving ourselves. And I think that that's what we're going for, is how can we love ourselves in a really beautiful way that honors who we are, and also how can we be in that balanced place and allow that love to also affect those that we are with, right? And then bringing together, like collaborating with people. Like I can do something on my own, but like even with the experience of last weekend, like Bob was saying, he's been doing Comedy Corner by himself all this time. And last time when everybody was sharing with it, it was a bigger experience. There was so much more, right? So there's something that happens when we open our hearts to when we open our hearts to everyone, and we allow everyone to participate. And it does build community, right? So that's also too, like that healthy balance of how is it that we can be balanced in how we love ourselves, and how is it that we can collaborate and we can be with others and create things together, right? So it's a really, really powerful question, and a lovely opportunity to look at, where are you in all of that? Are you a me person? Are you a we person? And then can you balance that out? And if you're a me person, can you work on ways of collaborating with others? Like as Bob's channel has grown, he's reached out to other people to support his work, right? People to help him with editing. But before he didn't have to do that. Before he could manage it all on his own. But as it began to grow, to be able to stay on top of it and everything, he brought in more people to assist him in the creation of his YouTube channel. Yeah. So it's like so it's okay to be me sometimes, and it's okay to be we sometimes, and it's just like making sure that you're moving between the two, that you're self-empowering yourself, but you're also in collaboration with others and creating things in group dynamics. It's really important.
That's why I called it the intersection of me and we, because I'm not suggesting that you forego me to only focus on we. It sounds funny coming out of my mouth like that, but they integrate them both at the same time. Continue to empower yourself. Continue to do the affirmations for your health, for your attitude, for your abundance, and seek out communities. You can find them here on Sundays. You can find them with our Patreon family, on the different virtual programs that we do, on the live events. What I didn't mention is we're, some of you already know, we're doing High Vibe Tribe live events. We'll probably do one every other month here in St. Louis. There's one coming up actually in St. Louis that Pookie and I will lead on Tuesday, August 23rd, I believe. And we're doing a High Vibe Tribe potluck picnic on Sunday, October 2nd. So that's a couple of months out for those of you that are in the St. Louis area or might be passing through town. And so we're creating in person, and as we come out of COVID and we try to do it safely and all that good stuff. I know it's weird times, but but we need that connection, whether it's virtual, whether it's and we're just creating more opportunities, or seek out your own. Look at the meetup.com. Look at people that are gathering in your. The whole thing is to surround yourself with people who are going to lift you up. Because quite often, if you've either been spending too much time alone, as many people have done over the last couple of years, or the people that are in your life aren't all that encouraging or supportive, you need to find your tribe. Use your vibe to attract your tribe, right?
Yeah.
And we're here to help facilitate that in many ways. But you can seek that out on your own.
Yeah,
too.
there are many communities that are emerging right now that are powerful support for people that are having challenges, and so it's not just where, if you see anything being done in the world, it's being done 1,000 times over. So just like what Bob and I are creating here, there are thousands of people that are doing the same thing, right? And so we just find that place where you resonate, where you feel like this is home. I connect with these people. I feel welcome here. I feel appreciated. I feel love in this space, right? And some people will come to this space and they won't feel that, and it's okay. It's okay, because here's the thing: we're not for everybody. What we have to do is be authentic to ourselves, right? And so, there was a time in my life when I thought everybody should love me.
What's wrong with them?
And then I realized, wait, no, I'm not everyone's teacher. And so it's so perfect. It's so perfect. It's perfect when people come and they stay, and it's perfect when people come and they leave, right? Because they're on their own journey of finding what resonates for them. And maybe this isn't it. Right? Maybe they want something different, and it's all right, because we're all unique individual expressions. And so Bob and I are just committed to our authenticity, so that when you come here, who you meet is you get a real sense of who we are, and that way you'll stay for what's real, right? Or you'll leave for what's real, right? It's so perfect.
Yeah, that's a really nice, sweet thing that Jillian posted here, saying such an amazing dynamic together. You bring different perspectives to each other that are complementary as you achieve your common goals. That is.
We are very different.
That is true. And even when you find your tribe, that doesn't mean everybody's in lockstep with the exact same. But overall, they're there to uplift each other. You want to hang out with positive people. They're going to see the good in you, know you, understand you, get you, and lift you up.
Celebrate you.
And so, like, the real cool thing that happened so I knew that I had a feeling everybody's going to really bond and have a great time during the weekend. But those relationships have continued. They formed a WhatsApp group where they're all continue to talk on a regular basis. I have a feeling that's going to. I mean, I think that a lot of lifelong friendships were made there.
Yeah.
It's really satisfying
to us,
for me and for us. Yeah. So there you go. The intersection of me and we. Have them and lift yourself up. Do all the work, the internal individual work to strengthen your own attitude and all that. Raise your own vibration, but then combine it with others. Find your tribe of people that you can love and support each other. And if it's something that we create, we'd love to have you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
If you vibe with this, well, welcome home.
Yeah. Oh, Tevi says you two are genuine and authentic. I'm never leaving. That is awesome. All right. I created some affirmations that we can say together here based on this topic. I did that last night. Where is it? I think they're right there. I'm going to pull them up on the screen. I'll say them. And then you can say them along with Pooki when she repeats them back. Ready? Here we go. My vibe attracts my tribe.
My vibe attracts my tribe.
I surround myself with positive people.
I surround myself with positive people.
I give and receive love and support from my community.
I give and receive love and support from my community.
I am improving my life while helping others do the same.
I am improving my life while helping others do the same.
My positive vibes lift up others.
My positive vibes lift up others.
Me and we are a powerful combination.
Me and we are a powerful combination.
There you go. Those are your affirmations for this Sunday here. There you go. So yeah, go ahead. Feel free to leave some comments about your thoughts on what we just talked about. We're gonna play another song here though.
Okay.
This is one that we actually played, I don't know, a month or so ago, because it was a little ditty we had kind of in the works, but never really fleshed out. And so, are you ready to do this, Pooki?
I think so.
And you'll notice the what do you call it? The perspective on this changes from I to you to we, but it's all about unconditional love. So let's do it here.
I am here to be an expression of love. I am here to be an expression of unconditional love. 'Cause if my love is conditional, it isn't really love. I am here to be an expression of love.
You are here to be an expression of love. You are here to be an expression of unconditional love. 'Cause if your love is conditional, it isn't really love. You are here to be an expression of love.
We are here to be an expression of love. We are here to be an expression of unconditional love. 'Cause if our love is conditional, it isn't really love. We are here to be an expression of love. Okay, give it to me again. I'm here to be an expression of love. Yeah, yeah. I'm here to be an expression of unconditional love. Oh, 'cause if my love is conditional, it isn't really love. I'm here to be an expression of love.
You are here to be an expression of love. You are here to be an expression of unconditional love. 'Cause if your love is conditional, it isn't really love. You are here to be an expression of love. Back to we. We are here.
We are here.
An expression of love.
An expression of love.
We are here to be an expression of unconditional love.
Love, love, love.
'Cause if our love is conditional,
Whoa, whoa.
it isn't really love.
No, no.
We are here
We are
to be
here.
an expression of love.
An expression of love.
We are here
We are
to be
here.
an expression of love.
An expression of love.
We are here
We are
to be
here.
an expression of love.
An expression of love.
We are here
We are
to be
here.
an expression of.
Unconditional love. Oh, I totally messed that up.
No, you didn't.
That's okay.
You did what you did, and it's
I
perfect.
did what I did. Okay. I totally did that different.
It's
Totally
okay.
did that different than we rehearsed it. Totally did it different. Totally did it
But
different.
did it make any difference to you?
Yeah,
our good friends here. These people love you. They didn't know what you rehearsed.
I know.
It sounded great.
It's good. It's all good. See, sometimes we do something different. It comes out unexpected. Like, wow, what is that I'm saying? I totally forgot what I was doing. It's all good. Bob still loves me, though, don't you, babe?
I still love you, babe. I got you, babe. Bum, 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 bum.
It's all right. Sometimes it just comes out that way. So
Just want to
next
remind.
time it'll sound different.
It's an evolution. It's just one of the beautiful things about coming here every Sunday is you probably see the evolution of these songs. Yeah, because when the first time we do them, they're a little rocky, you know, and then we kind of we dial them in. And look, Robin says you sounded wonderful.
Thank you.
And Pookie again is dancing. I mean, Pookie. I'm sorry, Deanne. It's time to dance. Oh, Anna says, Pookie, it was perfect.
Thank you.
Give her some. It was beautiful, Pookie. We loved it. It's all good, organic. That's Karen from Florida.
I love it.
So you have a support group here.
I know. Thank you for loving me.
Oh, Candace,
even when I do something different.
Never mistakes, just happy accidents. It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Is that a Bob? What's his name? Who's the painter? Bob Ross.
Yeah.
Is he Happy Accidents? I don't know. No, he's Happy Clouds. Sonny and Cher. So Sandy, the WhatsApp is only for people who attended the weekend. Yeah, it's not a general open. It was just for the people who attended our St. Louis.
But there is a text app.
Yeah.
Sandy.
But Sandy, if you're in the U.S. or Canada, you can get on my text list. It's not a group. You just get text from me, and then let's see here. Yeah, so I'm sorry. Just to clarify that. Dave says, I attended the last High Vibe Tribe where I bought Bob's book on affirmations and positive self-talk. I finished reading it this week. I humbly state that it has become life-changing for me.
Yay!
Oh, Dave, that is awesome.
You were ready, Dave, to change your life. That's for sure.
So great to hear that. Sandy, who's in Jamaica, says, I've been dancing the love in Jamaica. I learned not to say enjoy, always live full joy live. And Sandy, you could also sing my pajamas song parody while you're in Jamaica. Get some funny looks, I'm sure.
Absolutely. So great.
All right, just to remind you, before we head in the stretch here, that we mentioned Patreon earlier, and so if you if you want to support us and join the Patreon family and get on those monthly Zoom calls, just go to patreon.com/Bob Baker and check that out. I think we're 70 family members strong there.
Yeah.
But our not everybody can make those Zoom calls. They're usually pretty intimate, so we can interact with you, get to know you, and you can get to know the other members of the family. That's one of the ways that these people knew, the folks that came last weekend knew each other.
Right?
Patreon and through other programs.
Do you have the text? I know that you weren't planning to announce it today, but do you have that so you can
if you want to
for
get on
Shandy?
If you want to, she might already be on it. I'm not sure, but if you want to, if you're if your number is based in the U.S. or Canada, send any text message to 314-742-8339, and then. Click the a link that is automatically sent to you to confirm your basic information and that you want to receive text from me. I think that's an important step. Do that, and then you'll get like 3 times a week. I will send out an inspiring message, and also and alert you to programs and things that we have going on as well. You can also get on the email list if you go to BobBakerInspiration.com, and you can sign up to get 6 free MP3 downloads, and it'll get you on my email list where I also send out details about that kind of stuff. And I don't have an image for it, but I would just set the dates yesterday that I'm going to be doing a 30 days to manifesting more money and abundance, the 30-day program on the part of the Turbocharge Your Life series. This is a virtual program, and it starts October 1st. I don't have a registration page yet, but I'll set that one up in the coming week or so.
So it's kind of like the month of October.
Yeah, it starts on the 1st, which is a Saturday. It's our first of 4. There's 4 Zoom calls with that. Start on the 1st of October. And then, I'll have the details on a page soon. But if you guys want to, that's the next Turbocharge. And then we'll do another one in January on probably your passion project. So, there's opportunities around the year. And then we'll let you know as soon as we have dates set for our in-person live in St. Louis thing, which will probably be in April. But we need to make a final decision. And then we'll ask you to put that on your calendar.
Christine Wright is a first timer here from Connecticut, but she's also a Patreon member.
I recognize that name. First timer here.
Welcome, Christine.
Hi, Christine. Great to have you. Wait, that's not the that's a different Christine than the other. There's more than one Christine. I think that's part of Patreon. So good.
She's part of Patreon, and now it's her first time being here for a Sunday Live.
Yay! Awesome. Welcome all. And then the flower crowns, the hakus. Again, there's the contact us, and I will make sure that Pooki gets the message if you want to order one of her. Like the thing she's wearing on her head right now.
Yeah, I know my grandma didn't make this for me, but I certainly can feel her energy in it. Ooh.
It's vibing. It's high vibing.
It's high vibing.
So one word that's come up a lot in the from last weekend and this week, and this, I don't know, it seems to be like pay attention if something's popping up a lot. We need to pay attention to it. And the word healing comes up. So we're all about lifting our vibration and being more positive, but along with that is also healing from whatever, I don't know, different traumas, whether they're physical or emotional. Also, I want to point out, I haven't seen her in the chat, but Tracy from Dublin, Ireland, who a lot of you know, said earlier on Facebook that she would be watching this from her hospital bed. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with Tracy, but she's been experiencing some pain, and so they admitted her to the hospital in Dublin. And so let's send her some love. And so this kind of goes into, I asked Pooki if she would like to take a minute to do a few minutes to do a healing meditation for any of you who are experiencing physical, emotional stress, and that might be a helpful thing. So I'm going to play a little background music for you here. I think you want to do it from there, or you want to sit here?
I'll sit.
Okay. Give over the chair.
Make sure. Wow. Healing. I think it's our life's journey, right? To heal. To heal ourselves so that we can be the absolute best version of ourselves walking in the world. And we've encountered a lot in the last 2 years, I mean, if we didn't have trauma before, the last 2 years have definitely been very trauma informed, right? And so I don't know what it is within you that is seeking healing right now. Maybe it's your body. Maybe your physical body needs help. Maybe your mind, maybe your thoughts, maybe that's how you came to this channel, is that you needed healing from the thoughts that you were having. Maybe it's your emotions. Maybe your heart needs to be healed. Maybe there are some things happening in your life that are affecting your heart, and you need healing because, there's lots going on. There's a lot that's been changing in the last 2 years. There's been a lot of transition. There's been a lot of loss, the loss of things, the loss of, some people have lost jobs, some people have lost friends, some people have lost family, and it all is just in very, very different ways. And so just knowing that healing is something that we all are working toward, healing ourselves, healing our bodies, healing our minds, healing our hearts. And so whatever it is that you have in this moment right now that you feel could use some love and some healing, this is an opportunity for you to send your attention and your focus there. All right. So, I think of the whole world and the healing that we can offer to our planet, to our Earth Mother. She needs healing. And then all of the people all over the world too that are experiencing things that are beyond their control. And so you can also offer this healing meditation to that, and so I want to include Tracy in this meditation and bringing healing to her. She's gone through so much. She's lost so much. Her daughter, her sister, all in a very short period of time, have made their journey onward, and maybe you too have had beloveds in your life that have moved beyond the veil into the greater expression of their divine essence, their beauty, their love. So right now, I invite you to put your hands on your heart and just connect to this beautiful energy of love that is within you. this beautiful heart. And we're just going to breathe in this energy of love just as we have done before. But this time when we breathe in this energy of love, we're going to let it infuse every cell of our body with love. So if there are cells in your body that are out of balance, that are not expressing the divine perfection of who you are, of what you came here to do, we're going to speak to those cells and we're going to ask them to come into alignment with the brilliance, the magnificence of who you are. So breathing deeply and just feeling the energy of love in the breath and feeling it come into every single cell of the body, and just see like all of the cells in your body. Maybe I'm seeing that like they're turning on like lights, like as they get infused with this love, they're just turning from this state of being out of balance into this state of complete harmony with your divine perfection, and that they emerge into this space as light. So imagine all the cells with every single breath and this vibration of love and activated from your heart, infusing every single cell of your body with this love, and see all this love just turning on. All the cells are turning on lights, and imagine your inner being lit up with this beautiful healing love. Beautiful healing love. And if you have an area in your body that is needing extra love, extra attention, just see the light just filling that entire area. Whatever it is, maybe it's your heart, maybe it's whatever it is, your head, your legs, your feet, your arms, whatever, your tummy, whatever it is, just see it lighting up with love. Fill every cell in your body with this light of love. Let this illumination fill your entire being, filling you up with light, filling you up with love. See the illuminated aspect of who you are emerging out of a dark state of imbalance into this brilliant light, and feel all of the cells rejoicing in your body. They are rejoicing, they are celebrating that they've come back into balance, into this divine acknowledgement of who you are. And allow that light, a light to expand within every part of your body. Feel it in your hands, feel it in your legs, feel it in your feet, feel it in your tummy, in your abdomen, up your back. Maybe you have some work in your back that's just needing some love. Feel it in your arms, in your shoulders, in your neck, in your head, in the top of your head. Oh, just feel this love. Just feel this love in your throat. Down into your feet. Feel it. Feel this light. And in this illuminated state of your being, this brilliant aspect of your being, this light essence of your being, blazing forth this beautiful, fiery expression of healing within your own body. I want you to now do something so magnificent, so powerful. Right? Are you ready? We're going to open up every single one of our pores now that you got all that light in your body, just amplified in your body. And we're going to send all this love out of every single pore of our body. So it's going to go out everywhere. We're just going to send this light out through our pores into the world so that we can bring healing and we can bring this love, this balance, this sacred perfection, this divine being. We can expand that light through our pores out into the world, shining brilliant healing to all beings everywhere, even beyond our own planet, everywhere. And we become this source of light, this source of love, this source of healing in the world right now. All beings, all people who are held into captivity, all beings, all sentient beings, the earth, the mountains, the trees. We send this love out to the water. We send this love out to everything, all people, all animals, all life. And we allow this brilliant blazing light that's emanating from within our own beings to bring healing into our world. And as we come into our last moments together, I invite you to do one last thing. Envision the Mother Earth. You've seen our beautiful planet from photographs from beyond. Envision her right now and see this love pouring all over her, pouring and washing all over her, this light just flooding her like a flood lamp, this light, this illumination of love coming from your own heart, embracing her, enveloping her, holding her close. And then let's just breathe together 3 times at your own pace, whatever feels right for you. As we come into just a state of gratitude for this opportunity to come together and to heal our bodies, our minds, our hearts, and to bring healing into our world for all those who are moving through challenging times right now. We just send them our love and our light. In deep gratitude, so thankful for this time together. So thankful for the love that we each hold within our being and the light that we carry, and that we can amplify this light into the world at any time. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine Love, for this opportunity to share with all of these beautiful beings all over the world this energy of healing, this energy of light, and this energy of love. Yes. So much gratitude for all of you. You're all so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you for opening up your heart to me. And thank you for loving the world the way that you do, because this is how we make a difference. This is how we change things, right? With inside of ourselves and inside of our planet. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Be love. Be loved, beloved. I love you.
Wow, that was beautiful and powerful. Thank you, Pooki. Let me just put that down there. I think a lot of people, I know that people are mesmerized by something going on when the comments kind of slow down there. I think that they're listening. And
thank you for doing that,
yeah.
For being so present, because those are powerful moments that we share together. And when we do it together, we amplify it.
Mm-hmm.
We amplify. It's like compounded. It just like gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So what we just did was huge for our planet.
It's the we.
And it's the we, yes, what we just did together. And so I encourage you to not only do this when you're with yourself, right? You can shine light throughout all of your pores in the grocery store. Mm-hmm. You can do it everywhere that you go, right? You can just shine your light. Just shine your light, because you are your light. And then you can also bring people together and do that too. I've done this with people in St. Louis. We've gathered up under the arch, and we've turned our attention to the world, and we've amplified this energy of love out into the world in this beautiful divine connection. And we have the ability to do that. So it's so powerful when we connect our hearts. There's so much power in the we. I think we're learning that. And I think that just look at what happened over COVID, right? We got isolated. We got put in these silos. But what happened? We found ways to connect with each other more. We wouldn't let that stop us. We just didn't shut down and just go into a hole and just wait for everything to end. We found ways to connect with each other. That's when Bob and I started doing this, and then I know so many other people started speaking, started showing up, started building community. Like so many communities were built because of COVID, right? And so much attention has been given to our we-ness. How can we be in the we, right? I'm connected to a global community. That's all that we ever talk about is the we. How can we collaborate together to co-create something powerful that will transform our planet to a planet that works for us all, not just some of us. Not just better, because there's a huge disparity between, some people and other people, huge, gigantic. I felt it a lot when I was in South America and Central America. I felt it a lot. I could see it a lot. But I saw other things too. Like I saw how we are in the United States. We have so much. We have so much that we take it for granted. We hardly even pay attention to it. Right? We have so much. And then we have so much, and we would be considered to have everything, and blah blah blah. And yet we also have so much depression and so much illness and whatnot. And down south, they don't have a lot, but what they do have is they have more joy. They have more connection. They're much more, because they don't have a lot of things. They're more connected to each other. They do things together. Like family units are really, really strong. We've lost that in this country. There are no nursing homes and retirement homes in Mexico, unless they're for people that are traveling from the United States that want to retire in Mexico. But they do not put their families in nursing homes. All of the families stay together in this house. They walk together, a whole family from grandmother to great grandchildren, promenade, walking down the promenade together as a family, as this unified, in such beautiful pride, with such pride and such honoring, such dignity, as this is their lineage. We've lost that. We've lost the connection to our lineage. And so, yes, we in the United States, we have a lot of things, but there's so many things that we've lost. We've lost some of that deep connection to family. We've lost some of that, even my own kids live in this, they live in the same city that I live in. Bob's daughter lives, and we hear from them occasionally, sometimes holidays for sure, but it's not like they're with us all the time, or they invite us to go walking down around Forest Park with their family so that they can present their family, their lineage to the community. So there's a huge disparity, and it's interesting to see. And so we get to look at what we value and how we can bring things back, right? And so, okay, I just kind of went off on a little thing there.
And if you don't have then some people, their families aren't in the same geographic location. So that's why we're, this is, a lot of people refer to this as your family.
Are some of your families already gone?
Yeah.
A lot of your family,
Yeah.
Maybe you're not in alignment with your family.
Yeah, maybe there's
right, or something like that. And so yeah.
So there's all
so
sorts.
There's all sorts of things.
So if to tie it into the topic here, find your tribe. Whether it's your biological family, whether it's your circle of friends, coworkers, people that share hobbies, or people that you meet virtually in forums like this, find your tribe and
whether it's us or someone else,
connect with each other. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna play a song that I recorded like a little over a year ago. Life is good. It's all about gratitude, positivity. We're going to end on a high note. And while this is playing, I'm going to encourage you to leave a comment with your top takeaway, especially related to our topic of the intersection of me and we. What are you going to take away from this? How are you going to use this coming week or the rest of your life? So post that, and I will highlight those comments as we go through the song. You're going to watch Pooki dance. Maybe Keone too, but this is I'm gonna play this, and we're gonna head, and then we're gonna wrap things up. So life is good. Let's jam. Deanne's time to dance.
Come on, girls. Come on, guys. Oh yeah.
Life is good, and I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. Here we go. Hit it.
Move, baby, and sing along.
Yes. Life is good, and I am thankful.
And Leave your top takeaway.
Life is good, and I am thankful. Yeah, good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am grateful. Oh, so grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. So grateful. Life is good, and I am thankful. So thankful. That's right. Life is good, and I am thankful. So thankful. Yeah. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am grateful. Oh, so grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Yeah, good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Good things are happening to me. Good things are happening now. Life is good, and I am thankful. Oh, so thankful. That's right. Life is good, and I am thankful. Life is good, and I am grateful. I am grateful. Life is good, and I am grateful.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you for all the great comments that I was able to highlight there. And that link I got up on the screen right now is soulmassagemusic.com. That's where you can go to discover some of our existing recorded music. It's available for sale and streaming and download and all that good stuff. Cherie also commented here. Let me pull that down a little bit. Celebrate life and love yourself, but also love everyone around you, especially send love vibrations to our planet, Mother Earth, to the universe. Express thankfulness. Yeah.
So true. We are powerful, people. It's in the invisible. It's in our hearts. Our hearts are the power, really.
Karen says, find like-minded people, focus on positive energy. We cannot live in resentment.
Ooh,
That's a
be
good
careful
one.
with resentment.
So,
Heal that. Definitely heal that.
And Christine, we're happy that you made a live stream too. Thank you for supporting us on Patreon. We
Yes,
appreciate
Christine, thank you.
So just as a final note, if you missed any of the things we talked about earlier, the links and so on, it's all in the description of this video. So just expand it, figure out how to look at that. Maybe you might have to click a little button that says read more, and pretty much links to everything we talked about is in there. And at least two people have already reached out about the Haku flower crown.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Did a quick check of my email, and so I will. I'll have Pooki. I'll put you guys in touch with each other, and you can get to working that out. So, all right.
Yeah, I've got quite a few of them. Some of the ladies from the retreat, they ordered some too. So I'm happy making flowers. Oh my gosh, I have some of the most beautiful flowers right now.
You're gonna be busy in your magical workshop.
I love it though because I get to think about them and I get to send this energy of love and sending healing and health and wellness and happiness and joy.
Yeah.
Like with every little stitch, it's just amazing.
My only contribution is I'll write out the affirmation, and it's all Pooki. But you got my energy in there too.
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. So have an awesome day. Stay cool wherever you are. I know it's going to be like 104 here in St. Louis, but it's hot and warm in our hearts.
Have a heart hot. Have a hot heart, people.
Your hot high vibe tribe. All right. Have a great day. Have a great week. We will talk to you real soon. So long.
Love
Peace,
you.
love, and blessings. Bye-bye for now.